Welcome back, everybody. So this is video number 7 in our Archangel connection video series, where I will channel with every week, hopefully, the 22 archangels depicted in Kyle Gray's the 22 Archangels Oracle deck. So we've done 6, and I will type down the link below where you can watch all the other videos that we have already done and do the meditations that the archangels recommended so that you can connect with their energy. But actually just listening to their message or trying to connect with the frequency that they are sharing, it already allows you to receive their energy. It already allows you to bathe in their frequency and give yourself that opportunity to align with their frequency. So this week, let's pick an archangel. So we'll just shuffle and see which archangel energy is what we need the most. Okay, this one, because it feels like it kind of stuck on my hand. And let's look at it together. Can you see? Wow, Raguel, waves of healing. Be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and harmonious resolution. Be open and vulnerable, Raguel. There's a lot of pinkish, purplish energy, right? The very first, was it? Yeah, the very first archangel that we connected with was Raphael. And I know that traditionally Raphael is known for healing energy. But here in this deck, it says Raguel, waves of healing through being open and vulnerable. Let's see how that connects. Because very often in the connection, in the channeling, the angels kind of take us to a different connection that allows us to see how to download their energy or how to connect with their energy. It says here healing, but let's see. I've never connected with Archangel Raguel. So this is something totally new, unexpected, but very exciting. Okay. So let's, if you want, you can also settle down, find a comfortable seated or lying down position. Place your hands comfortably on your lap if you're seated and on your sides if you are lying down. And just begin to take long, deep breaths at your own pace. Allow yourself to settle in the here and now. With every breath, grounding yourself, centering yourself. Just allowing yourself to be open to receive what is meant for you to receive from this transmission. Okay? All angel energy is healing. But nothing more healing than a broken heart. That's why it says openness and vulnerability. What is a broken heart? A broken heart has an emptiness, has a readiness and willingness, has the capacity to receive and to keep what is being sent. a healing, a blessing, a message, a frequency. It takes courage to allow yourself to be vulnerable and open, to allow others, and to admit that you are not where you want to be, and that you feel lost and confused and in need of help. Not everyone will allow themselves the grace of true brokenness, and this delays the waves of healing and the waves of blessing that are readily available. These frequencies of healing and blessing are simply searching for empty vessels, souls that have an emptiness within them, so that these energies can enter and stay and grow. Brokenness can be a gift. Brokenness can be a doorway. To receive the messages and the waves of healing and blessings. This is not to say that you should live in despondency and hopelessness. That is entirely a different thing. Brokenness is seeing the truth and admitting to yourself that in this current state, you feel limited in perception, in ideas, in resources. To feel fulfilled or closer to your potential. It is the heart that aches and asks for help. It is the humility. One access in times of brokenness. It is a doorway through which extensive blessings, creativity, and yes, healing can enter. Perhaps in this, we say not to fear hitting what you call rock bottom. there is within your perceived darkness a secret light that turns on, not from the outside sources, but both within and through your constant connection with the unified light. Which is the all, or the source of all that is good. This source acts like a mother, recognizing an infant's hunger and feeding it from this maternal bosom. And so somehow, in your time of brokenness, your connection with the source becomes direct. And the ideas and the healing and the blessings you can receive can happen in an instant. Like a jolt of hope, like a light bulb idea. Like a breath of new life. Say this prayer when you feel like you are in the dark and broken. Ask the light or the Creator or God, whatever you choose to call the sacred in your life. Ask them to light you like a candle. To activate you. State where you are, if it is in the dark or in brokenness, and ask them to light you. And imagine yourself as a flameless candle being lit. Wait for the flame to steady. And begin to feel your surroundings slowly coming to light. And the warmth of the flame gently spreading throughout your body. And receive this activation or this lighting around you and within you. You can also ask the flame to concentrate on the part of your body or your mind or your spirit that need it the most. It is always available. Miracles are more common than you think. That is the Archangel Raguel, a very unexpected source of healing. Most people would go to other more known archangels, but I feel like because he's not busy, maybe there should be more of us to connect with his energy, his or her energy. I'll see you again for the next transmission. See you there.